administration has made it clear they don't believe this right applies to everyone here in the U.S. Here's Vice President J.D. Vance last month. Now, this was before Remaisa Ozturk was taken into custody.
American citizens have different rights from people who have green cards, from people who have student visas. And if the Secretary of State and the President decide this person shouldn't be in America and they have no legal right to stay here, it's as simple as that.
But according to experts on the First Amendment, it's actually not that simple.
Freedom of speech is the right to speak your mind, to express yourself.
Jeffrey Pyle is a First Amendment attorney.
It is a foundational freedom on which everything else depends.
And it's a freedom, he says, not just for citizens of the U.S., but for any person who is here, including non-citizens like Tufts PhD student Remaisa Ozturk.
The Constitution and constitutional rights apply to any person present in the United States. A non-citizen cannot be deprived of her right to free speech without due process of law.
Ozturk's attorneys and the university say she was detained because of this op-ed she co-authored, accusing Israel of genocide in Gaza. The government hasn't offered more specifics, but Secretary of State Marco Rubio said this.
It's not just because you want to write op-eds, but because you want to participate in movements that are involved in doing things like vandalizing universities, harassing students, taking over buildings, creating a ruckus.
Rubio says the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1952 allows for the deportation of non-citizens if their presence has potentially serious adverse foreign policy consequences.
That doesn't apply to a student who engages in speech that the government doesn't like. If they can show that a person on a student visa committed a crime, then that's a different matter. But they're not making that claim as to Remaisa Ozturk. They're simply saying, we don't like your ideas, and that's different.
And your reaction to that?
The government has no business policing people's ideas. The government must allow freedom of speech to occur and cannot deport people based on their free speech.
And so with this question, does this kind of speech rise to a national security threat, as the Trump administration has suggested? Well, First Amendment attorneys say that will be decided by the courts. Ben?